Today I will speak about one of my favorite rock bands, not metal bands, but rock bands from England, and I'm speaking about Arctic Monkeys from Seafield of England. That they play something between garage rock, indie rock. Some people will say that they are closer to Britpop or to post-punk revival. I'm not very sure. And in their last sixth album, they play something between psychedelic pop or space pop. Yes, something totally different from what we knew before. Something totally different from rock. Okay, some words about the band. Until now, they have six albums and two EPs. They took many awards. Three best British awards for the best British album of Brit Awards. Best alternative music album of 2019 in the Grammy Awards. They became many albums of them. They became platinum in the United States. Not only they took 3 times the Mercury Prize. And the Rolling Stones also two albums of them, the debut album and the album AM. They are inside the 500 greatest albums of all time. They sold until now 20 million discs and albums worldwide. So in any case, we can see that they are inside the mainstream. But here we will speak about the music. The band started in 2002, and from Alex and the members that made the band in the beginning was Alex Turner, the guitarist, and also the singer of the band. Also Andy Nicholson, he was the bassist of the band in these days until 2006. And also Matt Helders, the drummer. In 2006, Andy Nicholson left the band, and Nick O'Malley came to the band from Dot Games. So some people also they say, and also I agree with it. They can listen some influences from the Strokes, some influences from Oasis, old Oasis, inside the Arctic Monkeys. Other people also they speak that they can listen some influences from the Smiths. Okay, here I will try to rank their albums from worst to best, and especially their six albums, studio albums. So I will not speak about their first EP of 2005 by the name 5 Minutes with Arctic Monkeys, and the second EP of 2006, Who the Fuck Are Arctic Monkeys. So I will speak about their six studio albums. Let's start. In the sixth place for me comes their last sixth album of 2018 by the name, the bizarre name, Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino. Some people they say that this is a concept album about a hotel in the moon. Okay, the whole thing is that this album is so strange. It's totally not rock album. I said before, it's even more piano based, not guitarist based, more psychedelic pop or space pop, but not rock at all, at all. Okay, many people that they like the band, like songs as Bad Phone and the Ultra Cheese. In any case, personally, I like most the song 4 out of 5 inside this album. And I listened this album many times because there are people that say this album is a grower, you have to give time to it to understand it. In any case, no, I'm not connected with this album, especially afterwards that this album came after the album AM. It's very difficult for me, the whole different approach of the band. In the fifth place, their fourth album of 2011, and I'm speaking about Suck It and See. The cover art is like the White Album of the Beatles. Here we can find some hip-hop influences in some songs, for example, Brick by Brick. It was a great song. But the song that I liked it most in this album is Don't Sit Down Cause I Moved Your Chair. Okay, it's a good album. It's a good album. Here also first time we can see the most famous the most famous name of the band, logo of the band, that also they kept this logo also in the album afterwards in AM. Okay, now in the fourth place, their third album of 2009 by the name Hamburg, okay, if I prefer it correct. Also a nice album. The most beloved song here is Dangerous Animals for me, also with another different logo of the band. The producer of this album was Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age and of Chaos before it. And some people here, they say that this album is very stoner desert rock, that it has many stoner and desert rock influences. I can't not say that exactly, but also it's a good album. Now in the third place, their debut album of 2006, and many people like this album. Many people prefer this album as their best album. The album by the also bizarre name, Whatever People Say I Am, That's What I Am Not. Also here is in the cover art we can see the friend of the band, Chris McClure, and many people also they went against them because they said that they promote smoking and cigarettes. And also I am not a smoker, but let's be real. It's so funny with all this political correctness. Not only that, if this is a problem, what we will say about the cover art of Heaven and Hell, of the album Heaven and Hell of Black Sabbath. Also a very good rock charades album. Also with the first logo of the band. In the second place, for me, one of the best albums of them, of Arctic Monkeys, their second album of 2007, Favorite Worst Nightmare. Also, the cover art is a little bit, for me, very close to the cover art of graphic physical graffiti of Led Zeppelin. But in any case, a great album, also with a different logo of the band. And last but not least, in the first place, the greatest album of all times of Arctic Monkeys, the fifth album of them of 2013, the album AM. Some people say that maybe AM is the acronym of their name, Arctic Monkeys. Great album with a minimalistic cover art, but it's so great album with so great songs. Do I Wanna Know, Are You Mine, One of the Road, Arabella, of course, I Want It All, #1 party anthem, I Wanna Be Yours. All the songs here are great, and many people, and one of them, I am one of them. I can say that this is one of the greatest albums of the last decade. Great album of Arctic Monkeys. Many people also come close to the band also because of this great album. So, from Jerusalem and from Israel, stay metal and stay heavy.